This is Harry Forbes from ARC Advisory Group. I'm here now with John Conway and Greg Boucaud, both from universalautomation.org. John and Greg, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hi. Thank you. Great to be here.
It's nice to have you. John, would you start out just by reminding people what your organization, universalautomation.org, is?
Sure. Okay. So, in simple terms, it's really two things. It's an enabling technology based on an IEC standard. It's 64099 standard. And this technology, it does kind of fundamentally two things. It's basically decouples hardware and software, so I can focus on my application, not worry about the hardware to execute. Okay, so this decoupled hardware and software. And secondly, it's a modern environment, object-oriented, event-driven. Okay, and what both of these things enable is what we call this plug and produce. I can essentially create applications by plugging together software components to build an application. Okay. Regardless of the hardware vendor which the application executes. So that's the first thing, this enabling technology based on this IEC 64099 standard. The second thing is, we're trying to do what the IT industry does with initiatives, with offers like Linux, Android. We created a non-profit organization who has members from both the user community, companies like Exxon, Shell, etc., but also from the vendor community, companies like Omron, the Hour, etc. And we're together sharing an actual implementation of this technology. So when you join universalautomation.org, you get access to the source code on GitHub, and we're essentially sharing together one runtime execution. And this sharing allows us, kind of guarantees portability and interoperability of the different automation platforms.
So you're sharing that code, and are you collaborating on the code as well?
Exactly. The plan is the members together, as they get experience in the code, will develop together the code. So the idea is to make the code actually belong to the community and not to one particular vendor. That's the long-term vision. Okay.
Got it. Well, Greg, you've been in an organization for a little more than 2 years. So tell me about the growth of the organization, especially the last year. I've heard it in the news quite a few times.
Yes. So, there are two things to see. First, the number of members that we have and the number of offers. So we start maybe with the offers.
Okay.
So as of last year, we have, our members, vendor members have released a bit more than 10 plus offers in the market. So right now we have more and more offers which are embedded technology for users to use.
Okay.
If we look at the user side and the members, we have had quite a few companies joining us because we grew from a bit more than 30 members to a bit more than 70 members within a year. So that's quite accelerated growth. And we have a few members from different sectors. If you take, for example, water and utilities, companies such as Veolia, EDF, Boucaud, ESF, companies in the automotive. The first company in the automotive segment to join us is Hyundai Motor Company. So we touch every segment. Technology is segment agnostic and get more and more members. Looking at the vendors, we get some few vendors in automation, like Omron Corporation just joined us, and visual sector companies such as yes.
Okay, that's a regular list of members, especially from the end user side, to see the end users committed to it. I see some marquee names there. That's impressive. So, John, I'll ask you, as the organization goes forward, what are going to be your priorities? What are you going to be pushing in the next year or two?
Well, there's two priorities. One is we must continue to recruit. Okay, so we're 74. 77. Oh, 77. Yeah, we have 77 members. We need to get 100 plus members by this year. Okay, and I emphasize the end users is really business because it's really important because it's the end users that drive the initiative to actually drive change in what is quite a conservative business. Okay, so end users is key, and of course, we ought to also continue to recruit vendors and get more offers out in the market. So we're at about 10 to 11 offers, and we want to double that by the end of this year. So that's the first priority: continue to recruit. I'd say the second priority is to actually accelerate a little bit the projects, actual real implementation. We already have some projects. For example, in Milan, there's a PET plastic recycling plant built on a true multi-vendor system. So it's using automation controllers, edge computing devices from different vendors with the universal automation runtime. But we need to accelerate that and do more business between the users and the vendor members. Things like the Exxon field trials that happened this year, we need to do more and more of that, make this technology a reality, get it really into the marketplace.
Okay. Well, Greg, then if you were maybe take this from both the supplier side and the end user side, why should someone join now your organization?
So, and I mean, the question is quite interesting. We are going to separate from both because both groups have different interests. If I start with the user group, I mean, if users want to see, users and from all the user community wants to see that happening, this coupling of software and hardware, they really need to join us because it's the only way to push the market to go in that direction. They need to show interest, and show interest means joining the organization which pushes this vision. From a vendor perspective, I would say this is a bit another side. There is a runtime which is already there, so it's platformity. They don't need to develop everything from scratch. And the other thing is we're getting more and more users which are interested in the technology. Those users want to implement it in their plants and for implementing the products. So those vendors can have products and can be part of those of those business opportunities if they have offers in the market. I mean, the organization is growing. I told you 2377. We have high target for this year in terms of membership, and we are quite confident that we will reach that. So today is a good time to be part of the organization.
You guys have been very clear about what your objectives are in terms of growth and technology, and I wish you a lot of luck, and I hope to see you again next year to review that and see how you've done.
Yeah, sure. We look forward to it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for making the trip here. I really enjoyed having you, and thank you for your time.
It's our pleasure. Look forward to coming next year.
Okay. Thank you, Harry. My pleasure. This is Harry Forbes of ARC Advisory Group. My guests have been John Conway and Greg Boucaud from universalautomation.org. Thank you for watching.